Honduran food is so good. I love it and I miss it. The best food is a baleada. They are so good. I'm dying for one. When I came home from my mission, I hunted down people from Honduras to ask them for the recipe and where to buy the ingredients to make them because they are so good, and I even dream about them sometimes. They are a big flour tortilla that they make by hand, and then they put refried beans and some cream. It's not like our cream. It's not like a whipped cream. It's like a sour cream but sweeter. And then this cheese that they sprinkle in it, and it is so good. Every missionary learns to love them. They're very fattening, but man, getting fat off a baleada is so worth it. They are so good. You can also get egg or avocado or chicken or different things in them if you want. I loved them sencilla or plain. They were really, really good. They also do, everything they eat is deep fried. The reason being that they don't have ovens, and if the few that do don't really know how to use them unless you're in a kind of a richer area. So they make tacos that I loved. They were my favorite thing when I first got there. And it looks like a taquito, like it's just like a rolled up flute taco. And then they stuff it with chicken or whatever you want them to. Most of the time it's chicken. And then they deep fry those, and they're so good. There's also these little things called pastelitos, which sounds like little cakes in Spanish, but it's not a cake. It's they get like potatoes and rice and chicken and whatever meat they want, and then they wrap it up in a corn-based dough, and then they fry that, and it's so good too. The other thing that I love are the tajadas. So the tajadas are a green unripe banana. It's not a plantain, it's a banana. And they slice them into these cool shaped slices, and they deep fry them like a French fry almost. And then they put this white sauce on them. I don't even know what it is, but it's so good. It's almost like a watered down mayonnaise, which doesn't sound good, but it tastes so good. And so they put that all over these tajadas, and then they do fried chicken on top of it. It's so good. Every missionary gains weight from it, and it's just awesome. And the typical dish that you'll get will be beans, eggs, and a tortilla. They do rice. They don't really make pastas. They'll do spaghetti, but that's it. I personally didn't love the spaghetti, but a lot of the missionaries did. It just depends on your opinions. But the food was so good. The members are going to feed you a ton of food. So much food. They would give you plates like so big. You feel like they gave you a whole entire pot of the food. They're so generous, and they are so sweet. And you don't have to eat it all. I was really worried about offending them, and you definitely need to have tact. But most of the time, before even starting the meal, I would say, Hermana, I know I'm not going to be able to finish this all. It's a lot of food for me. It is so delicious. Could I take half of it to go? And they always said yes, and they were so sweet. So that's what I always suggested, taking it to go, because then you're not saying, I don't like it or I want less. You're just saying, can I take some of it for leftovers? It's so good, and I want to eat it tomorrow. I want it to last longer. And so they're really flattered by that. If there's something that is just so gross to you, you can't eat it. I had, for whatever reason, the avocado made me sick there. And so when they would offer that with things, I would just explain, I'm allergic. And they were so kind, and they didn't mind. There are certain situations where they are very poor, and they've scraped together their money to feed you. So it is correct and the best thing to do to eat it. And you should always eat everything off your plate the best that you can. But they are very good. And if you have an area where there's elders and they feed you and the elders at the same time at their houses, you can make the elders finish your food for you. I did that all the time. The food is so good. They don't really drink water. They drink Coca-Cola and Pepsi. They probably drink more Pepsi than Coke. And it's really good. There's not any rules about not drinking it. You're fine to drink it. They do a lot of sodas, which they call frescos. So they drink a lot of frescos. They have these little stores on the side of the street called pulperias. And they're basically somebody out of their house has cut out a window, and there's bars there, and you go up to these bars windows and say, I want a chips, or I want a cookie, or I want this. And then they'll just give it to you, and it's so cheap. Be careful, because a lot of missionaries just stop by them so frequently that they gain a lot of weight. But they are really helpful. Probably the weirdest thing that every missionary experiences is sopa de mondongo, which honestly, I don't really know what it is exactly. I've been told it's cow butt, I've been told it's cow intestines, and I've been told it's cow stomach, so I don't really know which of the three it is, but it's the weirdest textured thing, and they put it in a soup always. It's kind of a barnacle substance. I don't know. It's really weird, and it's really difficult to eat off the bone. You have to use your hands. So when you're eating a soup with your hands, it feels kind of weird. And that's one of their luxuries for them. It's a more expensive meat, so you really do have to eat it if they make it for you. So that was something weird, but the taste actually isn't bad. It's just the texture that's kind of strange. You do eat crab. They make crab a lot. It's really good. I thought I didn't like seafood before my mission. That's wrong. I do like seafood now. I started my mission. I didn't even like beans. I hated them. And they make them so good in Honduras. I love beans now. So you really do adjust and get used to their foods. Their cheeses are really, really strong. It's really great food. You're in for a treat. But you do need to be careful because the average weight gain is, I don't know how much, but it's crazy. I gained 25 pounds on my mission while I was there. And I was one of the skinnier sisters. The food there is very fattening because everything's fried and everything has carbs and it's all breads and tortillas. You eat so many tortillas. And so it's very, very fattening. Lots of soda. You're going to get home at night and you're going to be really hungry. I just recommend having snacks with you throughout the day, not eating once you get home. I was able to actually lose some of the weight that I had gained by exercising in the mornings. That's really hard to do. We should do it every single day, but for a sister missionary to be ready and exercised and having eaten breakfast by 8 o'clock is really hard. So we would go to bed early since we were required to go home early, and we would wake up early. So we woke up at 6 or 5:50 every day to go running. So good. It's really hot and you'll sweat a ton, which is useful. And it's really, really good for you. I really recommend getting videos on a USB flash drive, exercise videos. They're so great. I don't remember the formatting. You have a little mini DVD player, a portable one, that's in your apartment so that you can show things to investigators. So you just put that in and do a workout video on it. That's what I did all the time. And it was really helpful. So that was great. Weight gain is a huge problem there. You have to be committed to exercising. The fruit is really cheap and it's super good, so you can get a lot of fruit and just make sure you wash it good. And that's something that can really help, but you're going to be so hungry from walking, and the people are going to feed you so much that the size of your stomach and the size of your appetite is just going to expand. And that's okay. It's not horrible. I worried so much about it and stressed a lot about it, and I regret that. I wish I would have just let it be as it was and then worry about getting back to being healthy when I came home. But at the same time, it is important to be healthy. I think the number one factor that goes into sister missionaries and elders gaining weight is eating late at night when you get home, because you're hungry and you just want a snack. And eating really late at night is never a good idea. So once I started trying to lose it and I made sure I snacked throughout the day, I had a granola bar or an apple, and I would just eat that all day long so that I wasn't hungry when I got home. I would go to bed. Even if I was a little hungry, I'd wake up not hungry at all, and then that's when I started losing a lot of the weight. So just be very careful about that. But it's not the end of the world. You're there to serve the Lord, and the people don't care. They will love you anyways.